guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I'm on like a little tropical, I don't even know, like this feels like islandy vibes, but that's perfect actually, because what we're doing today is a quick, super easy summer makeup look, and we're actually gonna do hair and makeup today. And I partnered up with one of my favorite hair brands, GHD. I've talked about them a bunch obviously, and I know you guys know I love them, so yeah, their products are just top-notch quality. You know, I really do feel like with my whole hair journey that I've been on for the last couple of years, I've had the damaged hair. I've done damage with heat styling before I found their products, and I really do see a difference when you're investing in like quality products. You'll see a huge difference in your hair and just like maintaining the health of your hair. So we're gonna be getting into it real soon. Don't forget to subscribe, turn those notifications on if you haven't already, and let's get into it. All right, so for the hair, I wanted to do like those perfect beachy waves, and I actually get a lot of questions on how to do it with a flat iron, which is a super easy technique, and I feel like it's just, like I said, very quick and easy out the door once you get the hang of it. So we're gonna be doing that, but I am gonna go ahead and just quick dry my hair with the GHD Helios hair dryer. This hair dryer, you guys, is vibes. It is something else. Like, I've genuinely never used a hairdryer that dries my hair as quick as this one does, and you guys know that's perfect for me because I'm literally late to everything in my life. I mean, like lately, you know, it hasn't been as much of an issue because I've been at home a lot more, but if you are like me and you need something that's just gonna get your hair dry and like keep it looking healthy and bouncy as quick as possible, Helios, baby. But yeah, it has a lot of really amazing technology behind it. It actually has this thing called Apres, which basically is what makes it lighter and faster than any other blow dryer, but you will really see a difference in your hair and just like how healthy it looks, how voluminous, and how fast it dries. So it's amazing. Okay, I'm not even joking, you guys, that legit took less than 5 minutes. Like, I kind of forgot to show you guys the time before I even started, but it like literally dries your hair in no time. It's so cool. And look at this volume. Like, who is she? I'm just gonna brush my hair out a little bit since we didn't like do a blowout. I just did kind of like an all over quick dry. And then this is actually the paddle brush from GHD. It's really, really nice for detangling. All right, so then we're gonna go in with the Platinum Plus Styler from GHD, my favorite way to get those flat iron waves, and it makes it super easy because if you can see, it has this curve on the edge that just helps to like get it going and get it really, really nice and smooth. It's so good. I've always been so impressed with how fast this lights up, or this heats up, so I'm gonna show you guys, like, just time it on your own. I just pressed it. We'll see how fast it heats up. But yeah, I mean, this is GHD's award-winning smart styler, and it's actually so, it heats up so fast. Like, it's actually insane. I'm always shocked at that. But like I was saying, it's like their award-winning styler. It's super, super smart. It's so smart that it actually can like kind of gauge the thickness of your hair, and it actually monitors the heat so that it stays at a consistent 365 degrees Fahrenheit, which is supposed to be the healthiest and best heat temperature to style your hair, which I think is amazing because, I mean, you guys know I've been through the ringer and back with my hair, okay? I finally feel like it's back to being its like shiny self. It's definitely has revived. I've revived it from the damage. But what's interesting about this is that it doesn't have a heat dial or a temperature dial, and the thought behind that is like, if you have the right technology, if you have the right temperature, then you don't need a dial, because the technology behind it actually does everything for you and monitors it and makes sure your hair is staying as healthy as possible. So vibes, we really love that. I mean, yes, just do it for me, girl. All right, so we're gonna get started with these beachy waves. Basically what you wanna do is section off the hair. I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. Started from the bottom, now we here, kind of vibes, you know? And what we're gonna do is take probably about a 1-inch section and smooth the Platinum Plus styler down the strand, making an S-shaped curve as you're going down. So that's what's giving us these flat iron waves. And I personally always start towards my face. I just like the look of that better. It gives me a little bit more volume, and I do find it easier to do just with the motion of it for some reason. So it does take a little bit of time to get used to this method, but once you learn the motion that I'm talking about, where it's just like a smooth little S curve, it's gonna be super, super easy for you to create these beachy waves. With this guy, you get 70% less breakage, 20% more shine, 2 times more color retention, and just overall, I definitely see a difference in my hair. Like, it just feels healthier and softer and shinier. And I think it's really important to, you know, be investing in tools that will give us this, because this is your hair and you want to maintain the health and the feel and the look of it as much as possible, obviously. And one thing that I really wanted to mention is that with this guy, I don't feel the need to go over the same section over and over and over again, because it just gets it like one and done. I'm good to go. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, super fast, super easy, and like I get the results that I want without having to go through that extra round of heat. And I definitely did feel that, obviously, with like other tools that I've used in the past. I found out that they usually only have 1 heater per plate, which is why the heat comes out really like unevenly, and that's why you have to go over it a million times before you get the look that you want. And then obviously that's what causes damage. So even if you're actually using it at 365, you know, with a traditional dial and everything, then it's not really the same because of that 1 heater situation that I was talking about. Like, it's just not gonna give you the same heat distribution. So it's really like the combination of everything and the technology and everything that is what is necessary. And moving on to the second little row here. I usually get mine done in about 3 sections. But I have like a lot of hair, but thin hair, if that makes sense. Like, the texture itself is thin, but there's just like quite a bit of it. So you might need to do more sections if you have thicker hair. So pretty much the motion you want to go for is like a twist and slide, twist and slide, twist and slide. Almost like you're turning the styler 90 degrees, and it almost feels like, you know, those like a toy racing game or something, like when you're like that's what it feels like when you're doing this. Ta-da! Quick and easy, super beachy. Oh, I love it. And then I just add in a little bit of like texturizing spray. This is the Oribe Apres Beach Wave and Shine Spray. And I'll just spray that from the bottom up. Okay, vibes. This is so cute. And it was really, really easy. I think it took me literally less than 10 minutes to do this. And I feel like this is just the epitome of like summery, beachy, mermaid hair. You guys know what time it is. It's time for me to start doing this really quickly because the sun is setting as always, and I am racing the sun trying to finish this tutorial. But it's actually perfect because this look is like a quick, easy, beachy look. So I got this. I'm gonna show you guys how fast it is too. All right, I had to tie my hair back a little bit just so it stays out of my way. Not tie it, but just, you know, sweep it back. So the quickest way for me to do my brows is brow powder. I'm gonna go in with the Foolproof Brow Powder from Benefit. I'm telling you guys, I have this down pat because I'm literally always in a rush. All I do is go into the arches and make that a little more full. Please don't pay attention to how badly I need to get my brows done, by the way. And pretty much just sweep this really gently through any areas that you want to make look a little bit more full, or any areas that you feel are a bit sparse on your face, but definitely does not have to be perfect for this kind of look. Maybe it's actually a good thing when I do these quick and easy tutorials, literally racing the sun, because then you guys can actually see how fast it's gonna be, because I genuinely think the sun's gonna go down in like 10 minutes. Yay. But I'm telling you guys, then you'll know I'm not lying about the quick and easy part. Okay, brows. Nice and just natural. Foundation cocktail. I'm doing a tinted moisturizer. This one's from Mercier. I really like this one because I just feel like it's super lightweight. It really doesn't have a lot of coverage to it, but it does have SPF 30 in it. And I'm actually gonna mix a little bit of the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Primer Glow Oil into it, just like one little drop, just to make it even more glowy, because I mean, I think that's what we all love for summer makeup. And I'm telling you, this tinted moisturizer is great because it just looks like a very slight skin tint. Like if you want something that's super light, almost doesn't even look like anything, really good one. And you can just go over it with a brush if you want to just really make sure that everything is nice and blended. I just changed the setting on the camera and I feel like that looks a lot better, because in one of my last videos, my skin looked so yellow and I was like, what is happening? And I think it was just that little setting that I just changed. So we Gucci. I don't really do a lot of concealer when I'm doing this type of look. Sometimes I don't even do any if I really am in a time crunch, because concealer does take a little while to like blend out nicely. So if you're that late and you need to skip it, you can totally skip it. But I'm just gonna go in with a little light layer. This is the Too Faced Matte Instant Coverage Peach Perfect Concealer. And it's great because it's matte, so you don't really have to set it, especially if you have dry skin. And I feel like it just like gives you a nice natural coverage. It's really not gonna be anything too crazy for a natural look. Somebody count how many times I've said natural, beachy, or summer in this tutorial. I literally apologize in advance. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of bronzer. I'm doing a powder bronzer today because I do feel like it's just easier to blend out powder bronzers. And if you're looking for something that's quick, oh, I forgot to show you guys what the Too Faced looks like if you haven't seen it. And then this guy is from Milani, the Baked Bronzer in Soleil. What I like about it is that it just looks so natural, and the product itself has some shimmer in it. So again, for this type of look, sometimes you might not want a bronzer with shimmer in it, but with this type of look, I feel like it just like ties it together really nicely. Because it's light, it's just quick and easy to apply. A little bit over the nose, and don't forget the neck. A little bit of liquid blush. I'm obsessed with this. I discovered it last summer actually. And it's just a super natural color. So it's number 11 of the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer. Really nice and like glowy. The color itself is nothing too coral or too pink. It just is very extremely natural. But I like it because it gives you some highlight too. So it's almost for me a 2-in-1 when I like really want, again, this like super glowy, fresh look. And I don't want to use a ton of products because I'm in a rush. This is like the perfect product. Yeah, we're not going for like coverage in this tutorial, okay, you guys? But anyways, I'm gonna go in with the new NARS OrgasmX eyeshadow palette. So pretty for summer. I'm gonna take this shade up here. And my favorite thing to do for this type of beachy look, or just any like simple look, like if you have 10 minutes to get ready, best thing you can do is apply one really bomb shimmery eyeshadow to the lids. Literally just blend it out with your finger. And then a little bit of mascara. What I like to do is focus, like when I'm not gonna be wearing false lashes, I like to focus on the outer corner and really draw that out so that we can still try to create like the foxy eye kind of shape, but with just mascara. You know, sometimes you don't got time for the full routine, so you just gotta go with it. Taking the wand and actually facing it vertical really helps with that too. All right, just a little bit of lip liner. Even when I do like super natural looks, oh my gosh, have I had like food on my lip this entire time? I really do like to put lip liner, even like, do you see how that kind of like revives you? Like I feel like it just like takes the look to a different level, even though it really doesn't take very much time. And the one I used is the Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut shade. Just a really nice natural shade, so good. And finally, a little lip balm. This is Summer Fridays, one of my faves, because it kind of looks like a gloss, but super moisturizing. All right guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick get ready with me. As you can see, it really is quick because I literally beat the sun, but I hope you guys liked it. I love this hair. I do think this makeup is perfect for summer. Obviously, you know, we're not traveling as much this year at all, but it's still, you know, cool to create that summer vibe at home in a quick and easy way. So thank you again to GHD for working with me on this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I upload Wednesdays and Sundays, so stay tuned, turn those notifications on, and subscribe down below. Love you guys. Bye.